Good morning, guys. Can you hear me? Man, there's so many gappers. Insane. I'm not even gonna bother with the with the pre-market gappers. It's just too many. Um, hmm, hmm. This market is like the best market ever. Good afternoon, Paul. I covered my TQQ in pre-market, took a small loss on it overall. This market is it just bounced off, you know, Q's bounced perfectly off the rising 20-day. You know, this 20-day has been acting as a support for months now. SPY's also. SPY's almost tested the 50-day. It's just relentless buying. Nicola. What's this one doing? All right. This IQ had a hit piece down in the 16s. And now it's gapping up on Tencent wanting to become the biggest shareholder. This wolf and this Wolfpack researcher Muddy Waters, they speculated IQ is a fraud. Oh man. Don't be a short seller, guys. Don't be a short seller. I mean, to be a short seller, you need to have like insane amounts of information, and you need to have an insanely high amount of intelligence. It's just too hard. It's just so much easier to make money on the long side. I don't even know why people want to specialize in short selling. Like, you do all of this research and it doesn't amount to anything. At the end of the day, it's all driven by emotions and momentum. And you know, you do your 50-page short thesis, and if you miss one thing, you're gonna get killed. Just such a waste of time. Total waste of time. And GSX is another one. Just keeps going higher. Oh, okay. So Tencent wants to buy a chunk of Baidu's stake in IQ. That's why Baidu is gapping higher. That makes sense. Nikolai covered yesterday, opening range highs, and then it went higher. Now it's gapping up. Not sure what to do with this thing. I don't think I will do much with it. I don't think I'm gonna touch it today. Alright, let's look at what I have on watch. I have a lot of these low-priced penny oil gas names. I'm not gonna do anything with these. Then these airlines, they're all gapping up. I don't really see anything great. Nothing great on watch right now. I'm just gonna manage my positions. Yeah, GSX was nice yesterday. I wish I had bought some on Friday, but you know, the halt risk and stuff like that, I don't know. It's just, I don't want to deal with it. We're in a bull market, there's just so many opportunities. You don't have to be in the battleground stuff. I mean, this market is just insane. Everything is gapping higher. You don't even have to trade. I'm up like $500,000 just on the gappers. All you have to do is go to sleep and then you wake up to $500,000 profit. That's the type of market we are in right now. Insane. And it would have been more if I, or okay, not really $500,000, maybe 400K. And if it had been even more if I wasn't short TQQ. But again, I covered it pre-market, so I think I covered it like 91.60s. Insane. Insane. Yeah, relative strength stocks matter. Yep. If you're not paying attention to relative strength, well, then I guess you don't know what the hell you're doing. Let's see, so let's go through. Workhorse, they have an event June 22nd. Let's see if it can, that's like on Monday. Let's see if this can run to $6-7 before that. FMCI, oh man, this thing is now up almost 40% from the flush lows on Friday. Or whenever, yeah, I think it was on Friday. Looking to hit new all-time highs. I still have most of my position. PDD, I think I sold some pre-market on it. No, I didn't. Never mind. I thought I did. Well, it's gapping up 4%, so I'm gonna sell some here. Sold a couple of 100 shares. I still have like most of my position, I think. I'm just selling a little bit of pre-market of all of these things. I don't really see a lot of setups. The only setup not long, not short. We're in the middle of everything, you know. in the middle of ranges again, or we're like in limbo in the markets. Why is ZS gapping down? Whoa, they must have had some news here. Downgrade, okay. Well, I don't like the fact it's gapping down when the market, everything else is gapping up. Why is Peloton gapping down? It was a good setup yesterday. I passed on it because there were better ones, but nah, I don't really like it here. The only setup I'm looking to trade right now is Livongo. I bought some partial yesterday. I'm gonna add today on this gap up. You know, assuming this gap up holds. We'll see. The gap up in the markets. Other than that, I really don't see any setups. Not long, not short. Like everything, the entry on everything was yesterday. On everything good. GSX, maybe if it goes to 65.70, there could be a trade there. But other than that, you know, I'm just stalking a bunch of stuff. Not really excited about anything. Probably gonna sit on my hands. And manage my portfolio. Yeah, I'm up pretty much 400k on this gap up by doing nothing, so I'm pretty happy. All I'm hoping for is that the market doesn't tank from here. You know, other than that, everything is fine. I'm not really looking to do anything. And maybe in a couple of days we're gonna start seeing some good setups again. But right now, only thing I see is this Livongo. It's just coming out of a range here. Yes, as usual. No arcane stuff involved, just the opening range highs and the opening range lows. Now there's gonna be like 50 alerts that will go off here. Oh my god. Jesus Christ, now it starts. I love gap up days. I love it. So far, most things that are gapping are taking out opening range lows, from what I can see. That's why I sold a little bit of well, most things pre-market. Only tiny bits. So far it's a gap and crap. Oh shit, I got stopped out of my mRNA. I rebought mRNA late yesterday. But looks like it's acting like shit right now. Makes no difference. Gap up, gap down. Gap ups are... PDD is holding ground though. Gap ups are only annoying if you're, you know, looking for some good entries on a bunch of breakouts. But once you're already in a lot of stuff, then it doesn't really even matter. Like I got all the good stuff here. Oh, not all the good stuff, but a lot of the good stuff yesterday, so I'm pretty happy. I'm just moving my stops. I just got stopped out of mRNA. Oh man, I took a almost $56,000 loss on it. What a piece of shit, really? Oh, almost, I had like 40 cent slippage on it. What the hell? Look at this candle. What the fuck? Oh, it actually took out yesterday's lows. Ugh, what an annoying stock. Really? Come on. Oh well, whatever. PDD just keeps hitting new highs. What a beast. I'm gonna raise my stop even more. Yeah, exactly. That's why it doesn't matter if the market gaps up or gaps down. As long as it's gonna go where it's gonna go. Gaps are only annoying when you're looking for specific entries, but once you're in the stuff, it doesn't matter. So far we're selling off. But it doesn't really mean anything. Square hitting. Wait, is Square hitting all time? Oh, no, it's not hitting. It's hitting 52 week highs. Exactly. Yes. That's why I'm not in that thing, that GSX. Kind of hard to buy stocks with fraud reports when there are so many other things breaking out and having follow through. SPA is about to take out highs of the day. LMT? Nope, absolutely not. Not a great setup. Not a great setup. Taking profits from Shopify? Why would I do that? Hasn't even gone up yet. If it goes to 8, I mean like 830s, 820s, maybe I'll start locking in tiny bits. It's only up like a few percent from my entry. No reason to take profits. I don't like the look of ZS. Shopify, no, it's sluggish. It's not working as much as I would have liked it to. I wish it had gone higher yesterday, but that's okay. At least it managed to close over 800, so that was a nice thing. But I would like it to move faster. It's like Tesla in the beginning. It didn't really go anywhere, and then it started moving out of nowhere. So far, looks like we are selling off a little bit. The Qs are holding though. TQQs are about to take highs of the day. Yeah, today is not a day to trade. I just don't see anything good, except for Livongo. That's really the only one that looks remotely. There's really no long or short setups here right now. So just, guys, just chill out. Unless you're day trading, but for us swing traders, position traders, the good entries were yesterday, and now it's all about chilling and letting things work. Just, right now a lot of these things are pulling back. It's all about seeing what holds up the best. Now is a great way to see. what's holding up and what's not. Like PDD is obviously showing some great relative strength. It just keeps hitting new highs, just straight up from the open. I'm up almost 60% on it. That's pretty nice. Livongo, I added another 10,000 shares, so I have 20,000 shares now. I'm thinking about raising my stop a little bit too. I'm gonna raise my over stop a little bit. And now it's all a patience game. Remember, it's not the smartest that win at trading, it's the most patient. If you want to make it in trading, you need two things. You need the ability to take losses without hesitating, and you need to have the ability to wait. That's it. You don't need smarts. You don't need to be the fastest guy getting new information or news. You don't need any of that. All you need is solid setups and waiting for them. Trading is not rocket science. Okay, CS now it's taking out highs for the day. Nice. Yeah, ability to be dumb. Yeah, absolutely. There is nothing that makes you feel as dumb as trading. What's going on with this rose? Is Twitter talking about this thing? There is one setup that looks pretty decent. It is Now. It's a growth star. It's one of these SaaS names, one of the leading SaaS names. This one looks pretty decent. Oh, it's a hard trader. It's a very hard trader. It always pulls back. Yeah, shut pumpers in row U. Okay. Taking GSX off my watch. There's not gonna be any trade there. Oh, pretty slow day so far. That's fine, because last week there was some pretty hectic days. It's kind of nice to have some chill days. I don't like the loss I took on mRNA. I took a $22,000 loss on mRNA yesterday, and now I took another almost 56k on the entry from late day, so I'm not happy about that, but it is still setting up nicely. Like if you can just go sideways for a few more days and try to break out over that 67 area, it's gonna be a great setup. It looks great on the weekly. It looks great. It's still intact. The chart is still intact. Do you ever like a loss? No, I never like a loss. That's true. Thanks for calling me out on that one. I don't ever like a loss. Sometimes I do, like when I get stopped out. Like let's say I'm long a stock, I have a hard stop in, I get stopped out without even seeing it, and then it goes down a shitload. That's what, you know, when that happens, I'm like, holy shit, I'm happy I took that loss. Or when the opposite happens, when I'm short some stock and it stops me out and then goes straight up. Those are the only times I'm happy. But right now mRNA is about where I got stopped out, maybe a little bit lower. Yeah, it's a bit lower. It's like, nah, I'm not happy about that. But if it would go down to like 60, then I would be like, yeah, that was a good loss. Etsy. I liked the Etsy yesterday. Now it's I don't like it here. I was about to buy Etsy yesterday, but I just bought like Twilio instead. Yeah, the first stop is the best one. The first loss is the best loss. I'm gonna see what this Wolfpack. No, not this Wolfpack. What was the ones that hit IQ? Wolfpack research. Oh my god. 12,000 followers. Let's see. Yeah, no mention of IQ. They could at least own their thesis, but nope, no mention. Sting is up 50% since they shorted it, since they hit it. No mention. Let's see if Muddy Waters have some. No, I don't have a membership in Dan Sanger's room. I had it many years ago. I used it for going through his newsletter database to learn setups. There are some days you gotta be aggressive and some days you have to take a step back, and this is one of the latter ones. This is one of the latter ones. Yeah, FMCI hit new highs. I wanted this thing to go sideways a little bit in the 13-14 area, give us another buy point, but looks like it wants to go straight up to 50 or something. A lot of these names. Okay, Livongo looks like he wants to take out highs again. Should I buy more? What's the volume on Livongo? 500,000 shares? Okay, I bought another 5,000 shares, whatever. So I have 25,000 shares of Livongo now. D-Dog is taking out highs, all-time highs. Looks like a gap up is digesting well so far. Twilio hasn't gone yet though. Twilio still needs to take out this 205 range. All right. LLY, Eli Lilly. This is a very slow moving stock. I don't know. Nah. Maybe, but the entry was lower. The entry was sub 158 opening range highs on the 1 and 5 minute charts. Now I think, I don't know what the news are. I mean, I see what you see. It's taking out the range, multi-month range here, gapping up on probably some news. But it's not really a trading stock. This is Eli Lilly. It's a very slow stock. ADR is only 2.7%. This is not this kind of stock you will build your account. Stick to faster moving stocks. Yeah, you won. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm watching this thing. Oh no. I am watching this thing. I don't know why this thing is up, but yeah, I'm definitely watching it. Why is this thing up? Did it have any news? Newsletter pump? Okay, nice. I think it was easy to borrow yesterday. Let's see, is it still easy to borrow? Nope. Yeah. What's the volume on this thing? I'll borrow 50k. I'll try to locate 50,000 shares. No shares available. Ugh. I'm not able to get shares. I'm trying to locate 50,000 shares, but nope, I'm not getting any shares. Yeah, I hope this thing does something crazy today and then gaps up tomorrow. Gaps up to 30 tomorrow. That would be nice. Then I'll be locating early in the day. Yeah, GAN and DraftKings are both... I hope DraftKings can go sideways for a few days. I really do. I want to buy this thing, but if you can pull back, go sideways for a little bit, that would be very, very, very nice. BLDP about to hit new highs. I wish I had my, whatever I had, 30,000 shares or whatever I had in the mid-tens. But nope, I got shaken out. I love it. Gan is reporting, okay. ASEC is a new ad. Where do you get this from? Why is ASEC? I have never talked about this thing. Like, I have never even talked about this thing. Why are you even asking me if it's a new ad to my portfolio? It's not even in my like these are all my holdings. It's not even here. No, it's not. It's just a random new IPO. No, it's not a new add to my portfolio. Nah, I don't think he's a pump. No. It's a sign. I think sometimes people misunderstand me when I trade. Like last week, someone asked me if I was still short NCLH. Like, I've never been short NCLH. Or maybe I have, but I wasn't short. I was long NCLH a month back. Guys, for those who are new, like this watch list here, these are all my holdings. Like, this is my current portfolio. Here, if I draw it out, it says A positions. So if the stock is not in this watch list, I'm probably not in it. Unless I forgot it to put in my positions watch list, which happens sometimes. WW. It's just a random stock. It's a huge laggard. There's no momentum here or anything. Avoid. I think it's an avoid. VIX. Yeah, it's a momentum name. It's a growth stock. It recently took out a long base, like a year-long base, and now it's surfing the 20-day moving average. If it can go sideways for a few more days here, I think it could be a good setup. Like, if it can go sideways here in the 220 area for a few more days, that would get me interested. PDD took out lows of the day. No, they are not all that longs. I have both longs and shorts here. But right now I'm not short anything, so right now they're all longs. I don't have a different positions list for shorts. They're all in the same. Nope, I just can't find any ideas here, except for that Livongo ad. I'm just not seeing anything. Except for that U1 potential short, but I can't. I wasn't able to locate any shares, so. So yeah. Celdex short? No. I mean, it could work. It could work. I see what you see. It's, but I would prefer it better setups. It could work like for a day trade or something. It could work. But I don't think it's gonna work for swing trading. Now, I mean, now it's coming out of a nice little range. It's surfing the 20-day, but it's a tricky stock. I traded it before. It's a very tricky stock to trade. It's more of a pullback type of a trader. Abundance 168. Like everything good broke out yesterday, so I wasn't really looking to buy much today either way. So this gap up didn't really affect anything, except for that Livongo. Like that was literally the only stock I was interested in buying today potentially, and I also did buy it. But other than that, I just didn't see anything. Like I bought a bunch of stuff yesterday. I bought, let's see, I bought NVAX, mRNA I got stopped out of. I bought Twilio, I bought Shopify. Let's see, I bought NET. This Beely I bought Friday. Yeah, so those were at Livongo I bought yesterday and today. So I bought a bunch of stuff yesterday, so I wasn't really looking to add much exposure today. Well, net will score. Net I'm already long from yesterday, from $30. You're short Doku for a day trade? Yeah, it could work. Could work. AYX. I mean, it's a decent looking flag, but I don't know. It feels a little bit slaggered. It feels a bit sloppy. I don't know. It's not as clean and tight as I would like it to. I don't know. I would avoid it. It could work, but it should have broken out yesterday. Fastly? Well, Fastly I mean from $29, so this one I'm just trading. Band? Nah, it's a sloppy name. Do you think there is a big possibility that the market will turn down? The market could always turn down big, no matter where we are or when. You never know. That's what stops are for. There's no point in speculating in those things. There's just no money in it. Just focus on what's happening right now and manage your risk. You're gonna be fine. You're gonna make millions. Don't worry about it. The market may or may not turn down big. There is no way of knowing that beforehand. How is my morning? My morning is very good. I came in. I came into today having about I don't know 14 million in long exposure, and everything gapped up. So I made almost, I don't know, 400-500K but just sleeping. So you could say my morning is pretty good. You can't really get any better than this. Yeah, decent day, you know. I bought bunch of stuff yesterday. I did come long. I came in short. Sorry, not long. TQQ. So I went from having a decent profit on it to taking a small loss, but I covered it pre-market. So that was my only short I had overnight. Now I have only longs, 17 long positions. Livongo. Oh, look at that. Maybe you can finally go to 80. This is awesome. I should probably start selling a small. Where did I buy? Okay, let's see. No, not yet. Maybe 66. Yeah, I'll set an order out at 66 bucks for like literally like 500 shares. I don't look at percentages. I usually put my stop at the opening range lows, or lows of the day, that is. Yeah, like there was a guy on this day here, like he asked if the market would, or he asked if there would be panic in the markets or whatever. I don't remember what he asked. Like he asked if I thought the market was gonna tank, and I said, it's just we've been going up. We have a lot of support areas coming slightly below, and I thought we would probably bounce off the first support area, and we did. And as soon as the bounce started yesterday, we got long the stocks that had held up the most, the stocks that hadn't gone down during the 2-day sell-off. Like I saw some people on Twitter like almost having panic feelings, like one down day, and people freak out. It's like, it's amazing. It's amazing, really. And the longer I've been trading, like I used to always also, trying to predict things, and the longer I trade, it just doesn't matter. Like I would never have thought Nasdaq would hit all-time highs within 2 months during the the lows of the corona stuff. I would never have thought that. I thought, okay, maybe we can bounce 20% or something, but then we're gonna maybe pull back and go sideways for a while at least. But I would never have thought we would go straight up, and I was fighting it at first. I was very hesitant to buy stuff. I did buy like a couple of things. Livongo is one that I bought that I'm still in. Well, actually, I did sell it after a while, but I was trying to short some of the triple ETFs, and it didn't work. And then I was like, fuck it, I'm seeing a lot of long setups. The market is just not going down. I'm gonna go long, and I'm up 6 million since. I'm actually up. Yeah, I'm up probably 6-7 million since I took the decision. Look, what I'm doing is not working. I'm gonna start doing on what is working, and that is buying stuff buying stocks coming out of nice setups. And the market has been straight up since. And I have, I'm having, well, let's just say like half the money I made in trading, I made in the past 3 months, 2 months. That's where I'm at right now. It's pretty insane. Or not half, maybe a third, but still. I'm on an insane run here right now. Insane. Yeah, it's insane. It's insane. Like once you get your account up to a few million, that's also when you have when you have your setups down, you know what works, what doesn't. It's so much easier to add more millions to your account. It's just almost too easy sometimes. Sometimes it's tough, obviously. Like I struggled from mid-March to like early April. I struggled. But once the struggle ends, it's just too easy. But it's not because I'm a genius, it's because the market has been going straight up. I'm literally not doing anything. Like today, I guess I'm up around 500k, maybe more. And I have barely done anything. Just from the gap ups. Well, now some of these are starting to reverse, like PDD is starting to reverse, and Melee and Beely, but still. I don't spend the money. I don't. I don't even know what to do with it. I did buy an expensive car. But other than that, like I do eat out a lot, and I don't look at prices in the store, etc., etc. But other than that, it's not like I'm spending a lot of money. I don't. Like what should I do with my money? My biggest expense is taxes. I'm supporting the government. My car in dollars, I guess about 170k in dollars. But I'll get it in 5-6 weeks or so. All right, let's see. Back to questions. Are you doing options or just regular trading? I think options is for suckers. I really do. I only do stocks. Like people get, people get an illusion from options because you can make hundreds and hundreds of percent moves on those. But what they forget is you can also lose 50-100% on your options. So, and you have the added leverage and all the timing. If you start trading options, unless you have made millions from trading stocks, I don't think anyone has any business trading options. I really don't. I think it's just an illusion. It's the lottery effect. It's why people also buy the lottery tickets. They like the small investment for a potential big gain. It's a mental illusion. I think the sucker's game. Let's see. All the market leaders got beat up at the open yesterday. What's the best tell so far? Yes. Hooters panicked. Yeah, Robin Hooders had big panic on Thursday and Friday. Uncle Cheesy, when the market dropped Thursday and Friday, I didn't really do much. I went short TQQs both on Thursday and Friday. But other than that, I was just managing my positions. Like I was just looking at looking at my portfolio, seeing how things held up, and everything held up. I only got stopped out of Livongo. and there was like a one or two others I got stopped out of. But other than that, everything else is, you know, held up perfectly. That's how I managed my portfolio. I just looked at the individual stocks. I didn't predict any market crash. I just looked at my individual stocks, looked at how they acted, and most of them were unchanged or even went up during the 2-day correction. Do you put equal amount in each trade? It will score one. No, I don't. I don't. It depends on how liquid the stock is. Like, it depends. The more conviction I have, the bigger position I do, obviously. Yeah, I buy football or BMWs. A Rolls Royce. Yeah, I don't want a Rolls Royce. It's just too much. Too much. Why did I place a sell order at 66 on what? Oh, yeah. Let's see. Oh, no, I just put a tiny order, like 5% of my overall position. Maybe not even that. Just selling some into strength because, you know, I had an entry yesterday. I also bought it today, so let's see, what's my average on Livongo? My average on Livongo is 62.82. So 66 bucks, that would be like, I would be up like 5% on it. So, you know, just do the math. If you sell, let's say you determine to sell 10% of your position every 5%. Then you think the stock is gonna go up 50%, right? So you kinda have to. Now, obviously, I think this has the potential to go up more, potentially. So I'm just selling, you know. You gotta lock some into strength, and then I trail most. It's not an exact science. I just do what feels good. 66, you can put it at 65, you can put it at 67, it doesn't matter. Let's see, more questions. Where was I? Okay, there. Save for retirement. Alpha 14, I am retired. I'm just doing this for fun. I've been retired for some time. I'm gonna buy some gold chains, yeah. You know what? I'm gonna have my new BMW covered in gold. What do you guys think about that? A gold BMW. Hype stock trading, yeah. It's a great thing not to have to worry about prices. You can just buy anything and not care about it. I remember being poor. It sucked. You always have to buy the disgusting stuff at the store, the cheapest. Like you buy it, like instead of buying like if you buy want to buy like a can of tuna, instead of buying the good tasting one, the expensive one, you have to you buy the cheapest one. There's a lot of weird stuff in there. It doesn't taste anything, and there's just like seashells and pieces of nets and stuff in there. There's like only 50% tuna in those. I remember buying the cheapest stuff at the store and barely affording that. That sucked. I don't ever want to be in that position again. Get some real estate, brother? Nah, I think stocks is the best. There's no way I would average 200% per year doing real estate. Reno Trade. The reason David trades options and made millions is because he's smart. 99% of all people are not smart, including me. The only difference is people don't realize they're not smart. Everyone thinks they're smart, but they're not. I realized a long time ago I'm not that smart. I just want to the simplest, the easiest method of making money in the markets. Like foolproof. With simple rules. I hate complexity. I tried to learn the options. I just don't get them. I'm sorry, I just don't get them. It doesn't make any sense to me. Let's see, is TQQ a good stock to day trade? TQQ, yeah, it's a very liquid triple ETF. I do think it's a pretty decent day trading vehicle. Like, yeah, I think it's a good day trading vehicle. I do. If you want to day trade, I think TQQ is a pretty decent vehicle. It has a lot of range and it's a high priced and it has a lot of volume. Absolutely. What's your stop settings? I always use the lows of the day as my stop if I'm going long, and the highs of the day when I go short. You should risk some of your money. Well, the turtle traders, well, the thing is, I don't trade futures. And that kind of trading doesn't really work anymore. That was back in the 70s when the markets, where there was much less competition, like automated trading and algos really didn't exist back then. So you could have those simple mechanical rules, and you had those trending commodity markets. Like there were a lot of commodity guys that, you know, like I don't even remember the names, but they're you can read about them in the Market Wizards books. These guys that took like $10,000 to like 400 million in the 70s because the commodities futures were so easy back then. They just kept, you know, going up. Was just very smooth moves. I don't think the turtle traders method works anymore. Yeah, Uncle Cheesy, do what feels good. Exactly. But sometimes you have to do what doesn't feel good. Fresh feeling. Do you look for stocks to trade daily? Yeah, I look to trade every day, but I don't trade every day. I guess I've been trading every day since I started streaming, but some days you just don't have any edge. What percentage of your account is your stop loss on average? I have no idea, Andy. 11, 22, 33. I don't know. I don't look at my stops in percentage terms usually. I get sometimes I do when there's a big move. I sometimes pass on a stock, but no, I just don't look at it that way. You're probably making more than Buffett right now. I doubt that. Like Buffett is up. Berkshire is up 1.73% today. That has to be a billion. So I don't think I am making more than Buffett. Well, it depends how you look at it. Berkshire peaked in February, and I'm at, you know, I pretty much doubled my all-time highs. Like I also peaked back in February or so. Before the correction started, and since then I pretty much doubled my money. So I guess if you look at whatever time frame you look at. But yeah, Buffett is off his game. Kind of sad to see. Yeah, he doesn't make 200% a year, but in the 50s he killed it. he made like 50-100% per year for like a decade when he started out, like when he had this initial partnership, but he traded more like a hedge fund. He took his, he was a short-term trader back then, not the type of investing he's known for now. He killed it, absolutely killed it. Yeah. He's a bit like a bag holder. Nah, he's gonna be fine. He may not be in the fastest kind of stocks, but he's gonna be fine. Or at least, like, I think Berkshire's portfolio will be fine. I'm not sure he's gonna be fine since he's pretty old, but you get my point. Where is your Billions hype? You mean the show Billions? I actually started watching the new season a few days ago. I didn't realize they had released the new season. I'm on episode 2, season 5. I have a lot of episodes to see. I'm probably gonna watch 1 or 2 episodes today, if that was what you were. Yeah, it's a very good show. Or it is, but there's like no likable characters in that show. Like everyone is out for themselves. There's just no one you like. Like, wow, that's a good person. There's no one like that in that show. Everyone is backstabbing and looking out for their own interest. It's kind of disgusting when you think about it, but I like the pacing in the show. Like if you want to see a show where everyone backstabbing each other and are cold as hell, I think it's a good show. Isn't that what most rich people do? No. Absolutely not. The reason people think rich people are cold and backstabbing is because when rich people are cold and backstabbing, it goes to the news. When poor people are like cold and backstabbing, which they are all the time, you don't read about it in the news, right? But if you have like high profile rich people doing some drama, you should read about it. Yeah, the pizza guy. Are you talking about the pizza guy is a likable character of Buffett? Because I think Buffett is a very likable character. The pizza guy from Billions. Wait, which one is it? I don't know which one I don't know which one. Pizza guy. Is there a pizza guy in Billions? I don't know. Oh, and there's one even worse show. Have you seen Succession? Holy shit, that one is brutal. Like this one is oh my god, I love it. It's great, but holy shit! Like after you watch one episode, you kind of have to take a break. You can't binge this series. This is like the worst people ever. I mean, like every single character here is disgusting, but some of them are pretty funny. But you kind of hate every one of them. She's disgusting. He's disgusting. He's kind of funny. I don't remember his name, but he's kind of funny. He's disgusting and ruthless and brutal. This is the funny guy. She's disgusting. this guy is something else. Guys, do you guys have you seen the episode when he swallows his own stuff? Well, that was a funny episode. Oh my god. Oh my god. They're all dicks. He's got the bachelor party. Oh my god. Oh my god. I laughed so hard. Oh my god. That was fun. Structure the pipe. Rich people backstab to survive too. I'm gonna show you guys a really funny scene from Billions. I'm telling you, rich people backstab each other to survive too, all the time. Oh, what the hell? What happened? This is a really funny scene from Billions.
I used to love visiting museums when I was a young man. That before I could afford the paintings. Now I'd rather look at them on my wall. I'm selling all my shit.
You ride its car off, so I'm barely hanging on. Redemption's starting to hit in a big way.
Doesn't matter anyway.
Never knew it was anything good about my collection, just a bottle of yard advised home food.
One way to go.
Imagine what I sound like.
You sound like you guys had a rough couple of years. Happens to everyone.
I'll have to shut it soon.
You're welcome with.
Short. Guess I can live on that.
Can you? At the city apartment? The Hamptons place, Beaver Creek? The debt service and money for properties is time of year. You have to start a new family office. Lease, analysis, system, account. You got private school. You got a school, you got a charity. You can't get below 2 a year on that, or you use your voice fees and your wife uses all at once. You forget flying wheels up.
Oh, you can't hear? Okay, you can see the video for yourself. Oh, that's so. You can't survive on 40 million nowadays. The struggle is real. Yeah, I have a lot of YouTube videos. Just go to my my channel on YouTube. And also look at my pinned tweet on Twitter. There's 2 videos there that everyone should watch. I go through a little bit my methodology and stuff like that. Well, the reason why a lot of like a lot of people who don't have money, they just don't get it. But the thing is, like, if you're worth 10 million and everyone around you is worth 50 million, you're gonna feel poor. That's just how it is. Yeah, it's a different perspective, absolutely. But you know, relative what is it? What's the word? What's another word for being poor? Relatively poor? I think there's another word for it. Uh, Poverty, relative poverty is worse than absolute poverty. Like you see a lot of these poor countries, like people can still be really happy. But if you are relatively poor, it's very, very hard to be happy. Like if everyone around you has it better off than you have, it's kind of tough mentally. But if everyone is like in the same situation, it doesn't matter. Like people cope with it and they can still be happy and thrive. Unless like so poor you're literally starving to death. That's an extreme case, obviously. Thankfully, that kind of impoverishment doesn't exist that much anymore, or it's like gone down a lot past 10-15 years. Dow is about to take out the lows of the day. Now U1 is down almost 40% of the highs. That was fast. Wait, someone had a question here somewhere. Wait, where is that question? Oh yeah, Poker Face has the question like 10 minutes ago. Right now you have like 17 stocks. Did you maintain the same concentration when you had a smaller account, or you swung? Well, when I had a smaller account, I day traded. I didn't have a portfolio approach. I was more concentrated when I had a smaller account. I always go short based on a setup. Like I never go randomly short stuff, just to hedge. Like if I think I'm a little bit heavy on the long side, I just sell down when the race stops. Do you think it's better to have a larger, the bigger your account, the more you should diversify? Like the more your account grows, the less risk you should take, in my opinion. Like you shouldn't take the same amount of risks if you have $1 million account versus if you have a $10,000 account. Like a $10,000, like if it goes to shit, you can easily make it back. Just save it up again. But if you have $1 million and take too much risks, it goes to shit. That's harder to recover from. So that's what I've been doing. Just take on less risk over the years. Yeah, pre-IPO, that's a profit, that's the thing. You can actually, if you just flip those, especially in a bull market, if you flip the IPOs, you can make very nice income. Are we seeing some weakness again? My stop on ZS, high 92s right now. I want to see how it acts at around the 20-day, if it gets there. And if it closes above the 20-day, I'm probably gonna sell it. Sorry, if it closes below the 20-day. No, I use Centerpoint Securities. You scale out during... No. Day trading is when you take a trade with the intention of not holding anything overnight. If I buy something and I scale out 5% of that position the same day, I'm still holding 95% of the position. I don't see it as day trading. Oh, let's do another scan. Oh, very slow day. So far we're seeing some weakness after the gap up. That's fine. Things don't go straight up. I have another 4 screens that you're not seeing. So yes, I have a lot of other stuff on my other screens. This Opus is intriguing. It's one of these SPAC names. Just took out lows of the day, found support in the rising 65 EMA on the 5-minute chart. And I actually owned this thing last week, but I got stopped out near the lows, of course. I think I got stopped. Yeah, I don't remember where I got stopped out, but I got stopped out. But these things are still hot. Like FMCI hit new all-time highs today, briefly. So yeah, I don't know. What's the secret? I have 2 computers. I have a laptop where I do my trading. Do 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 do. When I day trade, yeah, sure, absolutely. Yeah, my setups were, well, I really didn't know what I was doing, so I was doing a lot of random stuff, but I mean, yeah. The same patterns I'm trading off on the 60-minute chart and the daily chart, you get the same patterns on the 5-minute chart and the 1-minute chart, pretty much. Key is always, you want to see some tightness, and then you know, on a strongly trending stock, could be trending up or trending down, and then you look for tightness, and when you get a tightness, then you trade in the direction of the move. You have a separate laptop only for my stream? Nice. Fuck you, David. Hey, David. You're not gonna be my friend, that's for sure. You and Reno. David asked me if I have any friends. Of course I don't. Guys, really? Come on. If you want to be successful traders, you can't have friends. You can't have a life. Of course I don't have any friends. What do you need friends for if you can have setups? Setups over friends. You don't have any friends either? Nice. Yeah, I feel sorry for you guys that have to wake up early and trade. Exactly, the trend is your best friend. That's a good one I'm getting there. Why, you know, you don't need any friends, you just need a trend. I find the more money I have, the more friends I have. I find the more money I have, the more attractive women think I are. It's an interesting correlation. I need to write the book with. I actually have written books, or not written maybe, but they are more like picture books. I made 2 books, like these photo books with setups, just setups. Only friends you have are online. Only reason to have friends is for leverage. You guys are hilarious. Yeah, Jay Powell is making us all rich. Jay Powell is my best friend. He's the one that creates all these trends. Beijing closing schools? Oh, that can't be good. You have been misled by that headmanship book on women. I never read it. I can't find it. I just found it on. I don't even know how I found it. Just randomly on Amazon, but there's none in stock. But I sure as hell want to read that book. Who the hell is calling me? This oh, okay, this was an alert, or it was an alarm. All these salesmen are always calling. Yeah, that Hedgemanship book. That one. I'm not banning anyone. I haven't banned anyone. I actually have banned one person, but it was a bot that was spamming in chat. But these are my, like, I made a book like High Tide Flags. Like, this is the cover. It's just a photo book with just a bunch of charts. But then I also have these parabolic shorts. And to qualify, you know, had to be at least $500,000 opportunity. And I also took a Nasdaq chart and marked where you got these shorts, and you get them all the time. You get these short setups all the time. I'm gonna do this kind of thing for all of my setups. Like, I'm gonna search for the best ones I have in my database. I'm just gonna mark it on a weekly Nasdaq chart, and you get setups all the time. That's one of the things as a new trader. When there are no good setups, you lose your confidence. You start thinking, well, was I just lucky, or am I ever gonna get a good trade again? But I did this just to reinforce myself. Hey, look, good setups happens all the time. Sometimes it takes a few weeks or a few months, but they always come back. And this is just for one type of setup. And then I just, you know, took the charts I had in my database that I've been built over the past many years, and just put it in a photo book and got it printed. It's kind of nice. What's the name of my book? The name is literally High Tide Flags. How to be a loser. Okay, I'm banning you. Big Tune. How do you ban people? Wait. No, I can't right click. I'm banning a Big Tune. That's not okay. How the hell do you... I'm kidding, man. But how to be a loser? That's funny, man. I'm just joking with you. I'm not banning you. That's a funny joke. That's actually a very funny joke. I actually may write a book that's called How to Be a Loser. What would make you ban someone? Not much, really. Like, I've only banned a spam bot. That's the only thing I banned. Do you want to become famous? No. There is some guy spamming me on YouTube. Do you want to become famous? And when I go to the video and I'm gonna remove the comment, it's already gone. I don't know. It's some kind of a bot that's spamming me on YouTube. Super annoying. Long hair. It's about to take out lows of the day. I really don't see a setup here. No, I don't think it's a good long hair. It just, you know, looks like it wants to go back to sub 13 right now. My body mix stream. Really? How is that mix? Like, what does it stand for? It's I know that guy Bao, Modern Rock is in there. Like, he seemed always to be a chill guy. I met him like real life too. But are he really like banning everyone? Mick. Let's see, modern rock. Let's see. My Investing Club. Yeah, that's the name. My Investing Club. I know these two guys were in the Investors Underground room. The bear. El Duderino. That's kind of funny. Why do they ban people? Is it like one of those rooms when you say, like you say anything to criticize, even if it's legit, they ban you? Wait 1 second. Really? Wow. I hate those kinds of communities. Like, how do you improve your community if you can't take any type of criticism? Let's see, what's the link, David? Wait, what? Most guys are losers and how to find a winner. Wait, your friend wrote this book? What is this book? Oh, it's a dating advice book. Oh, he's a bartender. Or okay, Oh, here is his perspective on finding a good man and avoiding the losers. Guys, everyone in chat, go and read this book. Everyone in chat, including me, needs to. We're all losers, and we don't want women avoiding us. And it's made in the movie, really? I'm married, I don't need it. Oh, it's the movie is coming out soon. Oh, okay. Is it gonna be like a big movie? Any stars in it? Is it the same title as the book? Most guys are losers. Let's see. Is it this one? It says post-production. Is it this movie? It's a book. He owns like 30 bars? Wow. It's a book for my daughter. I don't have a daughter. Maybe I need to read it anyway. Oh, wait, what? Really? This guy is in the office. COVID hurts. Yeah, if you own a bar, I can understand. Holy shit. I'm so happy I'm not in any type of like business like that. Like trading is really like, it's just almost too good. As long as you have electricity and internet and eyesight, you're good to go. We are taking money from hardworking entrepreneurs and putting it in our own pockets. Filthiest job ever, trading. Eyesight is important. Foresight is pretty important too. Too bad I lack that. To own a yeah, I have a startup, and you know, it's I can't even imagine having like a business with like tens or even hundreds of employees. Holy shit. You're in movie, VFX, don't know how much long. Nothing is shoot, yeah. Man, I think next year is gonna be super boring. There's gonna be no TV shows, there's gonna be no new movies. Oh my god, people are gonna be bored out of their minds. There's literally nothing. All these streaming services are gonna just, you're just gonna have to watch old stuff. You went bankrupt in the 2008 crisis? Wow. That sucks. Yeah. Yeah, I can't even imagine going bankrupt. Client disappeared, yeah. Yeah, us traders are kind of spoiled. So, okay, now the markets are bouncing. You see where we are bouncing? Off the rising 10 and 20 EMAs perfectly. Look at this. Technical levels matter. Look at this. We bounced off the rising 10-day on the QQQs. Technical analysis matters. I'm gonna cut my stream very soon. Because my cleaning lady needs to come into my office and tidy up a little bit. There's cat hair all over the place. Because my cat likes to sleep in front of my monitors. There's like an insane amount of cat hair on my mouse mats and my keyboard and everything. Even on my screens. Fucking cat. Ah, hype stock trading, that's nice. Yeah, once you become profitable, you're constantly profitable for many years. Like once you develop the conviction that you know the good set, like you know your setups, you know which setups work and not, and when they work, and then you just have the confidence and conviction that you know that these setups will keep repeating. Not every day, not every week, and some months you may get very few setups, but it's just gonna keep coming back. That has been like one of my worst issues during my trading career, is that I always think like, oh, I'm never gonna get a good setup again. They always keep coming back. This is why I did this little project where I just mapped on the chart, like the major index, like all the this is like the best ones. These are pretty much the perfect ones. Then you get the ones that are not perfect but all still profitable. You get them all the time. Like every arrow is a $500,000 plus opportunity. You will miss some, you will fuck some up, but some of these you will just nail. And you know, they just keep coming back. This is 2010 to 2015. Now they were probably more than this in the earlier years, but a lot of these stocks are gone now. And I did also like 98 to 2009. And here also there's not that many stocks. Like obviously in this bear market there weren't many because the market was just going down. And here too, there were probably 5 times as many setups than I have the arrows for, but these stocks they just don't exist anymore. Your cat is sleeping in front of your screen. That's nice. It's kind of cozy. But sometimes my cat stretches his legs and then he pushes my hand away. Like he pushes my mouse away. And when I try to move him, then he attacks me because he's a privileged asshole. He thinks he owns the place. So sometimes I have to move my trading computer because he puts his foot on the keyboard or something. Okay, so far, let's look at my portfolio. Livongo looks decent, FMCI, it's just, you know, backing and filling. We had a little bit of pullback in many of these gappers. Looks like they're so far finding support, most of them. I have sold some into strength, and I've only made 1 trade today. And I probably... Okay, my cleaning lady wants to come. Thanks guys for joining, and I'll see you tomorrow.